While Ninja Gaiden and the Ninja Turtles get all the attention, one of my favorite 8-bit ninja games was Shadow of the Ninja by Natsume. This little gem had a great look, multiple characters, intense boss fights, and an epic ending. Turn back now if you don't want to know what happens next, because today we're going to spoil the story and ending for Shadow of the Ninja on the Nintendo Entertainment System. This is Game Over, the early years. What I love about video games is how they can transport you to new and fantastical worlds that are far away from the significant problems of the real world. In that spirit, let's talk about how the year is 2029 and the United States has somehow elected a dictatorial government led by a thin-skinned narcissist named Emperor Garuda. With voters, politicians, and our court systems unable to stop the madman, we're left with only one option. Send in a couple of mysterious ninjas to clean everything up. You play as either a male ninja named Hayate, or as the long-haired female ninja Kaede. Their task is to fight through New York City in order to find Garuda's gold-covered palace, which starts with a harrowing fight on the harbor in the middle of a storm. It's in one of the warehouses on the harbor where we run into the first boss, a machine bird with a jet speeder on the back. Hoping to find a less hostile path to Garuda's palace, our ninja heroes decide to sneak through the sewers. Unfortunately, this plan didn't work, because the Emperor's evil goons are guarding the stinky stage. On the other hand, we do run into a dead samurai who is somehow able to reassemble his body at will. This proves to be the hardest fight, but it's far from the last. Seeing as the sneaking thing didn't work out so well, it's time for the shadowy ninjas to fight through the city in broad daylight. It all leads to a factory filled with the types of prototype weapons that we like to send to war. Oh, and it ends with a fight against a man dressed up as a falcon. Not to be confused with this man who also dresses up like a falcon. So we finally make it to Garuda's New York City palace, which is just as gaudy as the newspapers keep telling us. It's also filled with guards and very tall, sort of like a high-rise. It's the kind of frustrating stage where the whole level will move automatically, even if you're not ready to move on. It all ends with an epic one-on-one fight with the Emperor Garuda, who went from being a scientist to turning himself into a big ninja with a giant suit. Here's what happens next. This ending isn't as wordy as the other 8-bit ninja games, but I still love it. What it lacks in the story, it more than makes up for with badassery. It gives you exactly what you want from this kind of game, and lingers on all the gruesome details. I also really like how the ending music seamlessly turns into the credits theme. That's a small detail that most old school games don't think of. Rewind and listen for yourself, it's a great touch. I like this ending, and I like this game. It's one of my favorites from Natsume. Hey, thanks for watching this episode of Game Over, the early years. We post new episodes of this show every Monday. Now here's the question I have for you. What ninja series do you want to see make a comeback? I've already thrown my hat in for Shadow of the Ninja, but there's so many others that can be named. I'm talking about Ninja Gaiden, The Last Ninja, Kid Nicky, the Ninja Warriors, Ninja Boy, Ninja Spirit. Should I go on? Let me hear your picks in the comments below. In other news, we'll be counting down Electronic Gaming Monthly's best reviewed games of 1997 on Wednesday. Plus, we'll also have a review of 20XX, 1917, and Trago. It's gonna be quite the week, so I strongly recommend you click that subscribe button and support what we're doing here. Until then,